Okay, so we're gonna pay attention to where pop-outs are and how that affects handle level. So for about 5 strokes, I'm just gonna row and you're gonna watch, and then Davis is gonna talk about where my handle level is. Then I'm gonna stop, we're gonna switch the pop-outs, and you're gonna see the difference between just what one pop-out does, okay? So right now, one pop-out on the bottom. So here we go.
See her hands come into the body, and it's right at her sternum, which is an ideal location. So you've got somewhere to tap down and release the blade from the water. If you pull down into your lap, if the oarlock is too low, and then you're pulling down to your lap, the blade washes out. If the oarlock is too high, you pull in near your chin, and then it's really uncomfortable trying to get that blade out of the water. But as it is, her hands are right at the sternum, and she's got plenty of room for a nice clean release and a down and away motion, which you see right there.
Okay, so now I'm gonna change my pop out. And it's really good for you to know how to do this out on the water, because you might want to adjust them out on the water. You might have forgotten to, etc. You don't want to have to go back to the dock. So basically, I'm going to change the left one first. Just going to put my right leg counter, and then it bounces out so well that you barely even see that I'm doing anything, right? And actually, funny story, I was doing this about 10 years ago, almost in the same spot. I was coaching a junior, and I actually did flip. And the junior was so focused on rowing, he didn't even notice I flipped. I got back in the boat before he even noticed that I had gone under. So I have flipped before, but I think I was just being careless at one time. So pretty simple. Davis, did that look pretty simple?
That was pretty simple.
And if you're in a team boat, it's the same thing. If you're in a team boat, I would recommend not everyone changing them at once. And you know, if you're taller than I am, you can also always just lean away. Maybe throw your knees the opposite way, but I just prefer to pop that leg out. All right, so I'm gonna row again for about 10 strokes, and then Davis is gonna give commentary about how changing where my pop-outs are changed where the handle comes in while I row. Okay, here we go.
Are lower because the oarlock is lower, and so she's got less room to clear that blade and release. And if you look at her blades as she's trying to tap down, she really has to feather on the waterline because there's nowhere to go down to. So the only way she gets her blade out of the water is by feathering.
Is that good?
Yep.
Okay, so for me personally, my blade work seemed a lot sloppier. Seemed like my blades were slapping the water as I was bringing them out. And even my catch work seemed a lot more trying. And that's just dropping one pop out from the bottom and putting it to the top. Are those similar to your observations?
Yeah, I was looking at how you had no room really to tap down and release the blade, so you had to feather in order to begin your recovery. So there was no real clean release.
Yeah, exactly. So feathering to get the oar out rather than taking the oar out and then feathering it?
Yep.
Is that what you're talking
That's
about?
exactly it.
And even like if I were to do stationary drills at the finish, you know, I pretty much hit thighs to get the blade out. And I mean, my thighs are massive. I'm so strong, so my quads sit super high up, but still, you want a little bit more clearance. And that was a joke. Davis doesn't really get my humor, so he didn't laugh, but you might be laughing at this one. Anything else that we want to say? Are we good on that?
We're good.